welcome for another guide which will increase your potential of winning games in Outpost Rush of New World. As we all know, Outpost Rush is the main PvP activity in New World, as it's 24/7 available for up to 40 people battling it out on this map that you are looking right now. The teams are containing 20 players each, and they are battling up until the point where one of the teams reach 1000 points. In the map there is a distribution between PvP and PvE activities, and today we're gonna look on the PvE side ones. The map contains 3 outposts, which are Luna, Sun and Star. All those outposts will reward your team points for as long as you are defending them. However, if you manage to hold all 3, you will be receiving even extra points, which is also known as a triple cap. Each outpost contains 2 doors, a tent and few static weapons which can be used for defense. The 2 outer outposts can also be holding a respawn camp, which can be used to respawn your teammates whenever they are dead in a battle. In order to upgrade our outpost, we will need the materials which I mentioned earlier, and those are the wood, the ironhide and the ore. For the doors up to level 3 we will need wood and ore only, while for the machineries that are used for our defense or the respawner we will need as well the ironhide. With green on the map, it's marked where we can gather wood and we can build some stuff on our outpost. With blue, it's marked the 2 mines where we can gather ore, and with red are marked the wolf sites or wolf camps where we can gather ironhide. Other things on the map which are really important are the Baron and the corrupted portal. The portal is open with 3 enemies in front of it, and after them being killed, you can seal it out and receive a corrupted brute. This brute can be placed on any summoning platform and can be used for attack or defense. On the other side, the Baron is a strong ghost which will spawn each 10 minutes, and after being killed, will reward the team which last hitted it with a buff that will last for 2.5 minutes. Meanwhile, the score of your enemy team will be locked and they will be not able to gain any points during the duration of the Baron buff. Most OPR games start in the same fashion. Almost all players from each team are going towards middle, and they are trying to make the huge battle there for the control of the middle point. Most likely you will have 1 or 2 players running to the outer points just to cap them and maybe build a respawner. However, I will show you a really cool guide how you can build your respawner, and not only that, in a matter of few minutes. On top of that, I will show you how you can provide a bonus damage and damage mitigation for your teammates while having the tent in your own base. Since most players in OPR are playing in a duo or trio or even a group, I will show you the perfect plan for building up a base as quick as possible by 3 players. And let's look at it. If we look at this page, we will see that 3 people are distributed to build it and 17 players are going towards the middle point. The first player will go on the left side to the trees, and then the other one going straight to the point so he can start capping right away. The third one will go to the wolf camp, and after the big wolf is killed, he will proceed to go to mines. Note that you need only the big wolf in order to get enough hide for your respawner. If you want to have just extra materials, you can take them, but it will just slow you down. If we look onto the next page, we will see the exact patterns which they have to take. So the guy that goes for trees will make a small circle here up to the corrupted portal and then going back next to middle, while those trees here will be respawning and he can go back and deliver them. The other guy goes to the wolf camp, then he goes into mines, make a full circle next to a Baron, and then on the way back some of the small nodes will be respawned already again. When they reach the Luna, they will have enough materials to build a respawner and at least 2 doors, which will mean that even if your teammates lose the fight on middle, they will be able to respawn on Luna, and you will have the doors defending for your side, and you will be able to clear them out. As soon as you arrive on your base and you deliver your first portion of materials, you should stop for a second and observe the game. If your team managed to cap the middle point, then it's super safe for you to just go out and make a second round of materials gathering. If however the enemy team managed to take middle and they are now pushing towards you, it's good to stay and help your teammates in order to clear the enemies in front of your gate. As you can see, the routes given here are a safe plan for builders. However, we can even go further by making it to pro players, let's say, and we can make the routes a little bit longer. This of course contains entering enemies' lines, and by that I mean that the tree guy here will enter to the enemy's mines containing maybe enemy players or enemy builders. However, there is a big risk reward here, as if you manage to kill an enemy builder, it will stop the enemy team building their base, but it will boost your team as you will be able to gain their materials. If you go for this further route and you manage to get all the materials, you will be able to straight up build 2 tier 3 doors, and after that your Luna, for example, would be fortified to a pretty much perfect extent. Then you can start building your tent, which will provide the bonuses for your teammates in attack and defense for the duration of the game. Even if you manage to build your whole base, you should not stop there. You should just leave one person to repair in case of need of enemies' attacks, but the other 2 should continue to gather materials. Of course, they should be aware of the situation of the map, and they should look for the timers of the corrupted portal and the Baron. As we know, those 2 big objectives are a magnet for the 2 teams, and we can get in danger if we are close by. So that's why whenever you see the portal or the Baron spawning, it's better and safer to just go on the other side of the map and gather materials. With the time you will get enough experience to know at what time is safe to go and what is not. Your goal also should be to gain so much materials of wood and ore, so when the teams go for Baron and your team is holding middle, or you can backcap it while they are fighting there, you should be able to build 2 doors and then repair them for some minutes. To summarize everything said before, I want to just say that PvE in OPRs is really underrated, and it can serve to a greater extent for your games and bring you a lot of wins. As long as it's done properly and you have a good awareness of the map and the situation of the game, then you can benefit from a lot of the bonuses that you can get from PvE, and of course you can slow down the enemy's attacks even if they have greater numbers. Please make sure that you comment below and let me know what you think about it. Do you think PvE is too strong in the OPRs, or do you think it's still not powerful enough? Do you think that it's really annoying, or you think that it has to be a full PvP mode without even anything as PvE? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like, and I will see you on the next one.